Hey Gemini, welcome to your October 2019 Psychic Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My beautiful Geminis, this is your October 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. I'm so glad that you are here, Gemini. We've had some very interesting readings for you the last couple of months. You have definitely turned a corner, so I'm very excited to see what is happening for you with the energy this month. This month, we're going to do a Celtic cross using my Rider-Waite deck. I've already shuffled several times, so we'll get right into your reading. And this month's extended Vimeo reading is taking the outcome card from this Celtic cross and doing another Celtic cross over on Vimeo to see what the other energies are that may be manifesting for you in October. Okay, so of course, that reading's totally optional. I hope you will join me over there for deeper insights to give you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams, because that is what it is all about on this channel. Okay, also check out your monthly October horoscope. You can read it on my blog. The link is in the description, or you can listen to it on a YouTube video. And as always, these are general readings. So if you have a personal concern, please book a private reading with me. I do astrology, straight up astrology readings, straight up tarot readings, and readings that combine both. You can also work one-on-one live with me or get a recorded reading, whichever you prefer. So please check that out. Link is in the description. And let's get into your reading. I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times. There's a lot of activity happening in your fifth house, Gemini, of creativity and romance, because it's Libra season, right, in October. So let's see what is afoot for you. And remember, please leave me a comment. Let me know what is going on for you with this energy. All right, Gemini. This card is very interesting. This card has been coming up a lot this month in a lot of the readings, the Judgment card. So, all right, let's see what you have. Now remember, these are general readings, okay? And when I say that, because I look at the cards that are here and I evaluate based on the cards that are here if this seems to be more of a love reading, if this seems to be more of a money finance reading, if it seems to be more about spirituality, if it seems to be more about manifestation, etc. So what I'm seeing here is that for October, there probably is some sort of, you're on the cusp, and you have been for the last couple months, Gemini, on the cusp of change. Changes have been happening. A lot of Geminis have left relationships that were unsatisfactory. So some Geminis, you may be back out in the dating world. And initially, the efforts might not be that great, the results, but they will improve as the month goes on. Okay? And it is possible that you're going to be dealing with somebody in your environment who's very emotional this month. I don't think this is you. I'll get into this, but also we have two cards, two aces here. We have a victory card. We have the star card. We have a lot of really positive energy indicating to me that there is a new beginning at hand for you in October. I just don't think the new beginning is yet in the relationship zone. The new beginning to me is more in the fact that you've shifted your consciousness, you've shifted your thought patterns, you made a firm decision going into October. You know, you've made decisions in the last 2 months, and you're having a fresh start with your finances also after a period of 5 months of probably some trouble with your money. So there's really, nothing bad here. There's actually the outcome card. There's some nice potential that could be developing in Scorpio season for you with love. So let's get into the reading. Usually when I lay out a Celtic cross, there's one card that jumps out at me. It's not always a major arcana. It's not always in the same place. It just depends, right? It's my intuition. And I'm going to start with that card. The card that's really leaping out at me is what's in your heart. Now, of course, this happens to be one of my favorite cards in the deck. Probably the favorite card is the Star card. I love stars, and I mean Stella. I love stars in general. I love following my stars. I love doodling stars. I love sparkly things, star, right? But this is in your heart, Gemini. It's so beautiful. So after a period of just so much stuff that you've been through, your heart is clear again, like this beautiful water. Like your heart is clear and cleansed of all the bullshit that you've been through in the last year. Like you really have emotionally reset yourself, and you have a faith in your future again that you didn't have for a while. So this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. So the fact of the matter is, with this in your heart, and like I said, there's no bad cards here, but the fact that this is in your heart means you're going to have a good month. This is a good month. All right, so let's see what else you're dealing with. At the base of your reading is the Ace of Swords. So this is the first of the two aces. So like I said, this means you made a clear-cut decision, probably around your birthday. You may have not been able to implement it immediately in June because there may have been some holdups, especially with the money. But you made a promise to yourself. I think I said this even in one of your videos a couple months ago. You made a promise to yourself that you were going to get yourself together, get your life together, make the decisions that you needed to make in order to find yourself in a better place. And you've done that. So you're going to continue to do that. There could be a very important decision that you're going to make this month about dealing with two people in your life. And I think they could be the same person. It's possible. Let me talk about them. We have the Empress upside down in your environment, and we have the Queen of Cups in your near future. Now, I haven't described your present moment cards yet. That's okay, though. But so this is a water sign energy. This is, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and this is can be Taurus energy for the Empress, okay? So, but these could be one and the same person. Usually somebody who has more fair hair or a kind of tint to their hair, a lighter tint to their hair, possibly. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. But both of these are upside down. So this person feels like their money and their creativity is somehow thwarted, that they've perhaps given too much away. And this individual, the Queen of Cups upside down, is like drama queen personified, perhaps has a persecution complex, thinks everybody's out to get them, and is really overly sensitive. It's one thing to be sensitive, and it's another thing to be overly sensitive, over emotional. This is in the near future. This is in the environment. They could be one and the same person. So if there's anything here to deal with it this month, it's this energy. Okay, so again, this is a general reading. You're going to have to think about it, Gemini, in terms of how this applies to your life. But I don't think this is your energy. I think because it's in the environment and this is in the near future, this is somebody you're going to have to deal with. Now, this could be energy coming at you from somebody you've recently broken up with, because we have the Five of Swords. Or, this could be a friend, lover, parent you're not speaking to anymore. I mean, whatever, right? But because this card is in the present moment, crossing the Ace of Pentacles. So it could be that because you left and you made a fresh start for yourself, particularly in regards to the money, because now you have more money at your disposal. This person could have been sucking you dry financially. And, they're feeling sorry for themselves that they can't use you in that way anymore. I mean, that's possible. They could be coming back around to try to hook you again, Gemini, and make you feel guilty. This Five of Swords energy, make you feel guilty and try to manipulate you and try to get you to give them some money. Maybe they're going to come up with some bogus, bullshit of, oh, well, when you left, you took this, but that was really mine, and you cleaned out the bank account. I really should have had that money. All the crap. Okay, so I mean, that's possible also. Because remember, this is general reading. But if this is resonating for you, take what you want from this energy in terms of this is happening for you. I would say that it's probably going to be for the first like 3 weeks, and then it'll go away because we have the 3 here. So the first like 3 weeks, probably until we get to Scorpio season, October 23rd, because like I said, your outcome card here is very good, and there is going to be a shift in the energy where you're moving away from this scenario once and for all. So just take that with a grain of salt and for what it's worth. Your recent past is the Page of Pentacles upright. So there has been a shift in your finances for the better. You could be able to be putting more money aside. Maybe there was good news about a bonus, about overtime, more money coming into your paycheck. This could be a new client that signed on with you, whatever the case may be. But this is really good energy. This probably happened in September in Virgo season, since it's earth sign energy. You could also, in the recent past, Gemini, have been studying, going back to school, going to a training, something like that, to improve your skill set so that you can make more money. So that's another possibility with this energy, particularly having the Ace of Pentacles. Gosh, gorgeous, right? The Ace of Pentacles energy in your present moment. So you are seeding, seeding, seeding a new future for yourself. You're planting a pentacle. You're planting a seed. This can also be money coming from out of nowhere. So the first week, look to the first week, Gemini, of October. I'm like forgetting what month I'm doing. Of October, for possibly a bigger paycheck because you got a bonus. Maybe there was a lot of overtime, you're getting more money, and you're going to take that extra money and you're going to invest it, or you're going to pay off your debt. You're really creating, you're not just going to go on a shopping spree. Like, you're really making sure that that money works for your future, and you're very excited about it. But with this Five of Swords crossing it, it's this lingering energy from this. Okay. Somebody asking you for a loan, somebody saying you didn't pay your fair share. This person maybe you recently broke up with, or a friend is like, well, you really owe me money for that. Okay, so just be on the alert for that. But don't let it, just don't give in. If it's really BS, don't play nice and give in to their stuff, because you need that money to build your future. Okay, now what I love for you, I didn't do the hope and the fear card. Okay. So your hope and your fear card is the Six of Pentacles. So you don't, like I wrote in your horoscope, you don't like to be a meanie. Gemini doesn't like to be a meanie. Gemini likes to have just fun, keep everything light, everybody's happy, la da da da, right? So you don't want to be seen, especially if someone is trying to say you owe them money, but you really don't. Your hope and your fears, you don't want to be seen as the meanie. You may give in to their demands, but it's not going to be the end of it. They're going to ask again. They'll come up with some other ridiculousness to try to get you to give them more money at another time. So this is the hope and the fear. Really check yourself with that, Gemini. Okay, you can take care of yourself. It's allowed. So what if they think you're a meanie? You're having a boundary. You're putting a boundary in place. You don't need to be handing over your money just so that people will like you. All right. So also, this is you perhaps also hoping that more money is going to be coming in for you. And I think it will, because like I said, I feel you have 2 money cards here. You have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and like I said, you're creating a future of greater abundance for yourself. So there's nothing to worry about with this card. More is going to be coming to you, particularly in the next 6 months. And it is even possible that you receive some sort of legacy also, some sort of inheritance. That's, of course, not applicable to everyone, but... All right, now, here's where it gets very interesting. The card over your whole reading, Gemini, is the Victory card. I mean, my God, what else do you want? You got the star in your heart, you got victory. You will be victorious over whatever situations crop up this month with this, former friend, lover, person who's trying to squeeze money out of you. You'll be triumphant over all situations this month, Gemini. And the latter part of October, look at your outcome card. Knight of Cups. Beautiful. So the emotional landscape is going to be changing. And this is the card we're going to look at the Vimeo extended reading. So you might want to, join me over there. Because what this signifies to me is the hope that you have had to turn around your love life and truly meet somebody who is worthy of offering a cup to is fast approaching. And I feel like it's coming in Scorpio season for you. Now, Mercury is retrograde in November. So somebody you've already connected with, but not dated. I think it could be even a friend. It's not unusual for Gemini to date friends. I mean, end up dating friends, shall I say. Because you're very friendly. You have a lot of friends. So, it's not unusual, Gemini, usually. But so even if this energy goes into November, as long as it's an association that you've already had with Mercury retrograde, it's okay to explore that particular situation because, it's somebody you already know. If this is a new situation coming in November, just go slowly with it because Mercury's retrograde. But this could even be, like I said, as soon as we have a week left in October before Mercury goes retrograde. So from the 23rd of October till the 31st, Mercury's fine. It's in a shadow period, but who cares, right? It's still not retrograde. So there could be a really nice change in your emotional attitude, emotional circumstances, somebody asking you out, you asking somebody out, and they're going to say yes. You're going to say yes. This is beautiful energy paired here. And with the star in your heart, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So good money news coming in. Just, the little emotional drama queen you got to deal with. But otherwise, this is a really great month for you, Gemini. Really, really good. So new things are percolating. New opportunities, both in love and money, are percolating for you. Gemini, please meet me over on Vimeo. We're going to explore this energy. Who is this? What's going on? When is it going to happen? I'm going to be using my Cosmic Tarot to dive into this. So Gemini, have a great month. Leave me a comment. Let me know how the energy is resonating, and I hope to see you over on Vimeo. The link is in the description. Take care, Gemini, and I'll see you again soon.